Victoria returns to a tumultuous family dynamic. Lily tries to explain everything to Nate and Devon, but gets shut down. Kane warns Victor that he will regret the pain and torture he put him through. This episode of The Young and the Restless airs Monday, March 30, 2026, in the USA, and one day ahead in Canada. On the last episode of YNR, Victor told Lily he can't give her Chancellor yet, Kane told Lily he is done with her for good, and Nikki turned against Victor and sided with Jack. Sharon likes having Noah home. Noah admits to being happier when he's around his family. Nikki enters and asks for an update on Nicholas and Adam. Sharon hasn't heard anything since they checked into their Vegas hotel. She informs Nikki that things are progressing and that Adam made contact with Riza. Nikki wonders how that will help find Matt. Noah and Sharon explain the possible connection. Nikki doesn't like the idea of the two handling this on their own and thinks they are playing with fire. Sharon and Nikki stress that Noah needs to stay put in Genoa City. Noah has a gift for his grandmother. Nikki is thrilled over the rare 1959 performance record by Billie Holiday. Noah wants to know what's going on because he stopped by the ranch and Joan informed him that Nikki had moved out. Nikki tells them she only took an overnight bag and that she and Victor needed a break from each other. She changes the subject to Faith. Sharon shares that she is doing great and has scored an internship at an investment firm in New York City. Nikki doesn't want Noah to worry and assures him that everything will work out. Sienna enters and borrows Noah for a moment. Nikki gets a text from Victoria and heads out. Sienna shows Noah a text she received from Matt. She wants to know how he got her new number and why he's texting her now. Noah doesn't want Sienna to worry and says Matt is a coward. Sienna doesn't like not knowing where Matt is. She fears that Matt knew she would make the connection to Vegas and suggests it was Matt's plan to get Nick out of town. Victoria returns from Milan. Victor wonders what Summer's response to Victoria's request for help with dealing with Phyllis is. Victoria calls out Summer's typical stubbornness and informs her father that Summer has no desire to see or speak with Phyllis. Victor isn't surprised that Summer does not want to engage, considering how upset she is with her mother. Victoria didn't return empty-handed. She has a handwritten letter from Summer blasting her mother and her actions. Victor tells Victoria that he managed to pry Chancellor out of Phyllis's grip. Victoria congratulates him and says she never fails to be amazed by her father. CBS. Victor has another plan in the works to get the rest of his empire, and Victoria wants to know how thrilled Nikki was to hear that her company was safe. Victor informs her that Nikki won't get the company back because she has moved out. Victoria didn't see this coming, but says she could feel something was off when she walked in. She figures this has to do with her father going after Jack, and demands to know how far he went with his plan. Victor says Jack is fine and the details don't matter. He doesn't want to discuss it and reminds her that his sole focus is to get Newman Enterprises back. He will not tolerate her mother criticizing him and supporting Jack Abbott in his house. Victoria can't believe her father threw her mother out of their house over an argument about Jack. Victor will not tolerate dissent and tells her to step aside if she can't support him. Victoria doesn't want to think that this rift between her parents is irreparable. Victor informs her that it could well be unless Nikki comes to her senses about where her loyalties lie. Devon and Nate are thrilled to see Lily back in Genoa City and safe and sound. Lily says the twins wanted to come with her, but she thought it was best for them to carry on with their lives. Devon wants details about her abduction and tells her about the footage Kane showed them. He demands to know if Victor held her and the twins against their will. Devon knows Victor is unpredictable right now because he's lost everything. Lily promises to tell them everything, but wants to know about Dom. Devon is surprised that she knows about that and didn't think to reach out. Lily says she didn't have her phone, but saw all the messages once she got it back. Devon says they are trying to get back to normal, and he has no idea what will happen with Mariah's case. Nate redirects the topic back to Lily. She hopes they will understand why she had to keep them in the dark. Devon assumes that means she wasn't kidnapped. Lily struggles to find the words, but manages to say it was a ruse to force Kane's hand with Newman Enterprises. Nate recalls being there when Victoria defended Victor to Kane. He concludes that Victoria must have known what was going on. Lily says Victor convinced her that it was necessary to make Kane believe they were in danger. Devon is upset because everyone believed she was in danger and wants to know what is wrong with his sister. Nate sides with Devon. Lily knows what she did was wrong, but she thought she was doing the right thing. She says the twins were on board with the plan, and she was just so upset with Kane. She apologizes profusely, but Devon isn't in a forgiving mood and accuses her of being no better than Kane. Devon feels that Lily couldn't trust them to keep the secret. Lily knows how savvy Kane is. Nate is pissed, but he thinks Lily is right about Kane. Devon wonders why Lily would get involved with Victor after he screwed her over in the past. Lily tells him about her deal with Victor. Devon assumes Victor screwed her over again. Lily says she must give Victor the benefit of the doubt. Devon doesn't see why. Lily says the problem will be rectified soon. Nate doesn't trust Victor to deliver either. Devon accuses Lily of being more concerned about sticking it to Kane than regaining control of Chancellor. Nate tells Lily about how terrified Kane was. Lily tells them how Kane now wants nothing to do with her. They agree that is the one positive from all of this. Devon begs his sister to cut her losses and walk away for all of their sakes. Kane sits alone reviewing the video message he sent to Lily while he thought she was in danger. He assures himself he will not have a problem keeping his promise to stay out of her life. Victor enters and approaches Kane. Kane promises Victor that he will regret putting him through the hell he just suffered. Victor advises that he hasn't seen anything yet. Kane informs him that Nikki told him everything. Victor tells him that he didn't have to offer Lily anything and she was more than willing to help. Kane issues Victor a warning and throws money on the bar, stating the drinks are on him. Victor plans to make Kane's life hell. Victoria meets with her mother and wants to hear her side of the story. Nikki refuses to back down and insists that Victor has gone too far. Victoria wonders what Victor did to Jack that is so unforgivable. She doesn't approve of the methods, but reminds Nikki that it got them Chancellor back. Nikki says it's not worth it because it appears it cost Jack his marriage. Victoria suggests that it would be on Jack and whoever he was with on the boat, not Victor. Nikki says that Victor orchestrated everything. Victoria still doesn't blame her father for whatever happened. We'd like to send you notifications for the latest YNR recaps, news, and updates.